God, I spent fucking hours playing this game. Sorry, making this job. I mean,
I
it
don't
was
doubt
like
it, man.
over 100.
It's like I actually, you know, I like, I play music and I work on music and like do production shit, try to write, compose shit, and so it's just trying to write anything or create anything.
Oh, I could show you my
What the
ice
hell?
tracks too,
Oh.
MG, if you want to see that.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
Oh,
let's do it.
yeah, we can do a couple. I'm up for a couple after
But
this one.
yeah, I've got back into playing bass again. You know, talking about bass.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah.
I'm, I mean, I've mastered the, so I know the blues scale off the top of my head, and been really enjoying playing the blues scale again, and
Oh yeah.
playing dirty, I don't know, groovy shit and all that, but I don't know what
Wait.
the major scale is off the top of my head. And
You're it's all the white notes on the piano starting at C.
yeah.
So that's what am I gonna say?
I think I actually got.
Wait, so since you're British, you have you heard of Square Pusher?
Ah, dang it.
No, not off the top of my head.
Oh,
no.
dude.
They're techno, right?
It's a he, and he is. I mean, there's some techno in it. This guy is right now, in my opinion, he's probably one of the single most overall talented human beings on the planet. And
cool.
He's a fucking maniac bass player, genius, fucking programmer, fucking brilliant producer that like dude, this guy does it all, and he's been doing it since like the 1990s. And he's never really hit the mainstream because he's just too far ahead of the curve.
Come on, flip over.
And
God damn it.
especially if you're a bass player, the thing that you need to keep in mind if you ever check him out, and I fucking highly recommend it. It's his catalog's pretty deep. He does a lot of different stuff. So I would say start off with something early, because it's kind of more like old school drum and bass, jungle-ish, but like very fucking well thought out.
Oh, I fucking love that stuff as well, man.
Dude,
I love
this
that
guy.
so much.
So he actually plays bass on a lot of stuff. So sometimes it's pretty obvious that it's an electric bass guitar, but he's got MIDI pickups rigged into his basses after like 2000 or whatever. So he plays through the synths, and so he uses his bass guitars as like the driver for the synth, and so you'll hear stuff that is just, just fucking awesome, but like
Can I ask if you can you send me the name, and I'll check it out.
when I get done with this, I'll just message you the name.
List.
Dude, it's like
I love that. I love that stuff.
Yeah, I'll send you the name and then like a good starting point.
I actually love drum and bass as well. Like the stuff around the late 90s, early 2000s. Oh god, it's so good, And
yeah, that's when he started. He was right in the middle of all that, and he just fucking it's like he started with that, and then he just went to this whole other place that he's like, he just does it all, man. I mean, if he was born in the 1700s, he would be like a Beethoven level composer. Like that's how far ahead of the curve he is.
I'm actually like a big fan of like psytrance and things like that as well. Psychedelic trance.
Yeah, I mean everything he does is fucking psychedelic by definition.
I like psytrance and Goa trance. That stuff's awesome.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm actually going to a festival this year in the UK, and we've got quite a good DIY festival scene. And so yeah, I love all that, yeah, I just can't wait, just hopefully 2 days in the sun, and have a couple of mushrooms or whatever,
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I've got to the point with them where I can just take them, and I just don't have bad trips,
I haven't eaten mushrooms in, man, it's been probably, what, 13 years? 14 years? Or anything like that. Kind of want to, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I
It's
don't
a
know. If it ain't
rabbit
broke,
hole.
if it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. And,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
because I've definitely done my fill, and I'm like, okay, what's the, you know, I was like, okay,
So
what's the benefit to the taking it now?
So when I was playing this game all the time, and like no doubt a lot of the jobs you've got bookmarked of mine, I was just like a massive introvert, you know, and like deep down I hated myself, and like, you know, and then it was just like, man, like what have I become? Like, you know, I'm just this fat guy playing this game, you know, and then I started taking that shit, and then it like fucking sorted my life out, you know, and I was able to do shit again, and you know, and more that I was able to even imagine I could do, you know, and I just thank it so much.
I got
you know.
two of these guys out here just fooling around.
But I honestly, I'm convinced of the beneficial aspects of psilocybin and psychedelics in general.
I think mushrooms, especially, I mean, I think all mushrooms, and I think that the psychedelics are the only ones that we can really even begin to appreciate this on, are like operating on this whole other existential level that like we can only start beginning to get an idea of how much we don't understand that when we're high in mushrooms of like and I think they're, you know, there's a lot of really interesting theories about how mushrooms came to be, and especially like psychedelic ones, and how psychedelic mushrooms are, some of them can survive the vacuum of space.
Yeah, you
And
haven't
so,
watched this. You haven't listened.